Gatekeeper amps, adding fuel to your signals, amplifying your reach.
Alrighty, old Mr. Gatekeeper here. We got ourselves another square grouper, which we'll be opening, restocking on all the miscellaneous HGs. But just as a reminder to everybody, I also sell other parts as well. And what my goal is to always sell parts cheaper than where you can normally buy them elsewhere. That's always been my goal, just to go through some of them. You've got the famous 150 picofarad caps. These right here is basically what you'd call about the best output capacitors you can almost use out there. These are the big, whopping new old stock N1500 4 kilovolt 150s. If you see, it's about big as my thumb, as in size. And these bad boys right here, about like I said, I was actually shocked that I was able to find as many of these as I did, and I bought the company out right away when I found them. So I'm not going to talk about prices right here. You can just hit me up when you need prices on stuff, because some of this stuff I actually just can't remember. I might have to look at my books to see. But these bad boys right here do start off at $4 a piece, and if you're able to buy more than 20, I'll go down to 3. You can't beat that right there. And they're already, I've got them already completely matched up. So when you get these from me, you don't even have to worry about matching them. If you're building an 8-pil, a 16, a 24, they'll be completely matched down to the exact picofarad. And of course, I got the metals, the 1000s. These are all matched. That means this bag right here that I'm holding in my hand are all of the exact 0% 1000 picofarad metal clads, all matched. So if you got your project going on, see, the secret to these, the secret of building a good amp, an okay amp, and a superior amp, one of the big elements of it is all your sections matching, all of the capacitors matching, so that each section is working in unison with each other. So I'm completely stocked up on 1000s. So hit me up for these right here. What sets me apart from these and other people that maybe sell them is you're getting them matched. You're getting them matched down to the exact picofarad. I like these little I like to call these little pea-size 103s you can use on your feedback circuits. These are 1000s for delay caps, or you can put them on hot buses if you want to. These are 2200 microfarad for hot buses, electrolytics. All right, down to my 104 section. Both of these right here are new old stock, high quality 104 capacitors, filter capacitors for your hot bus. These are my favorite right here. Look at the quality of these. These are very high quality 104s, very high quality. It won't be too much longer. I'm gonna try to buy me about 10,000 of them. Now these are about the highest quality 104s that you can find at the moment coming out of China. A lot of y'all probably seen these. These are 1 kilovolt 104s. It's kind of hard to see it, but you can see it right there, see? These are big too, if you noticed. They're almost the size of my thumb. These are the big 104s y'all see. I can offer these cheaper than you'll be able to find most places. When it comes to the output capacity, your 150 outputs, these right here are the same exact 150s, not by the same company, but the same exact characteristics. These are N1500s. And the only difference of these is the legs are short. And just because of that, I'm able to sell them cheaper. So instead of starting off at 4, I'm able to start them off at 3. And if you buy 20 or more, you can go down to $2 a piece. So these, me personally, most of the time when I'm using outputs, I don't have to have the long legs. These work just perfect with the way that I set my boxes up using pads and stuff like that. So these are really nice. And then these right here, which probably everybody has seen. These are the infamous Maratus. the Maratas. I think that's how you say it, Maratas. And no, these are not made in China. Let me repeat myself. I've seen a lot of builders, a lot of people make videos talking about these, called them Chinese blue caps. No, these are not made in China. These are made in Italy. These are 6 kilovolt Maratus. They may not be as high amperage rating as like these right here, but they are newer. And you see a lot of builders using these, actually. A lot. Me, myself, personally, I'm using the bigger ones of my builds like these until I run out. And then once I run out, I'll move on to these. But I have loaded up with these dramatically. So I have these right here as well. I'm stocked up pretty dang well on them. And then of course we have Toshibas. Used Toshibas matched to your door. Those are selling from a range of $50 to $60, all about the HFE. So if you need Toshibas for a project, let me know. And I have a lot of other stuff too, like 100 watt MOSFETs, ERF 9530s, but I haven't advertised these yet because I may want to use them for my own personal project. And I got a lot of other parts too that I'm not going to try to advertise quite yet because I'm going to put them on my website. So let's go ahead and jump on in to the real reason we're here, the HGs. All right. Yeah, I love these 104s, man. Very high quality, new old stocks. When you say new old stock, what that means is it's not being made anymore. And I love these, man. They're big, whopping 1000s. All right, let's go get this square grouper. I didn't even know what square grouper meant until somebody said this. I need to be careful because I kind of keep myself from having to blur out all the information on there. Ooh, need to get my razor blade. Yeah, I ain't wearing my POV camera today. So at this time, I'm going to put down this phone right here for a moment. Let me see. How can I? We'll do it like this right here. So, just got a new, this square grouper dropped out of the sky back in the pond back here to me from fresh from China. If y'all don't know what the word square grouper means, or the phrase, I didn't until some guys started saying it in my last video. Look it up. It's just a joke. All right. All right, this right here is restocking me on all miscellaneous transistors, y'all. All miscellaneous transistors. And I've already got another shipment on the way for the big boys, which I call the majors. So I'm going to start calling, all right, the 2879s and the 2879Cs, I'm going to start calling those the majors from here on out. The majors, the main ones everybody, here, I still need this blade. The main one everybody gets. All right. So what we got going on here in these two boxes, 40 2290s, 40 1446s, 40 454s, 20 421s. Hey, 3 made. These are for you, bud. Mr. 3 made. That's the only reason I bought them, for you. My buddy Carlock likes the 421s also. And if anybody has any questions, how does the 421s do against the 2879s? We've already tested them. I've tested them. Danny 123 has tested them. A couple other people have tested them. They pretty much see about the same results. So they're pretty much just, there's just a 100 watt transistor like the 2879s. but they're the MRF version, MRF 421s. So that's pretty much. I haven't. You got two transistors that pretty much work about identical in output. I really don't see much of an issue to push them really hard out there or whatever. But one thing I really want to do more of is do some more 1446 boxes. I want to do a fun little build, like a 16 pin 1446 HG box. I think that'll be really neat, because you know how it is in 1446, it sounds pretty good. So this right here, and I got 80 standard 2879. I just did that just basically to even things out, give me a few of them to my big caskets in here, big shipment of them. Ooh. All right. Now that fell. Does anybody know what type of machine it would be that you would use to reseal this type of material, this electrostatic? See how they did this? It's the air is completely sucked out and it's sealed with heat. Does anybody know what machine you would use this for? Put it in the comments if you don't mind. I've actually been keeping these right here for a while, and I'd like to find me a machine to where I can start reusing these and resealing them like that. That'd be pretty neat. So yeah, I've seen that people are starting to really purchase these 1446s. So I went ahead and went pretty heavy. I don't normally order 40 of each on all of these. I normally just do like 20, because they don't sell as quick as the majors do, the 2879 family. And I still need to make that video to show y'all how many transistors or how many boxes I went through last year. I still got them in bags outside. Just a little fun video. If I had more time, I'd do it right now. I'll press pause and we'll do it right now. And I need also, another thing I need to do here real soon, y'all. Hang in there with me. It's going to be coming real soon, is another giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in a while. And I want to get my stock built back up to my products built back up to the point to where I can start doing giveaways maybe once a week. That'd be really nice. Alrighty, so we got an HFE scope of 60 on the 454s, so that means all 40 of these 454s are matched to 60. All 40 of them. The 2879s are 56 to 58, so they're only 2 off. And they don't give the scope on these, so we just have to look. So, alright, there's a 2879, 80 of them. 80 of them. I'm going to be shipping out a lot of them today, and there's your 40 454. So all y'all 454 lovers, hit me up, shoot me a text. And here's the 2290s. I'm glad they're in. I've had quite a few people asking for 2290s. All the 1446s are matched to the exact number. The 421s, let's see. All the 421s are the exact number. I love my buddy up there. He does exactly what I say every time. I love how he supports me. All of these 2290s are exactly matched to 71 HFE. It's pretty high too, man. Really nice. Alright, so I'm restocked on every single thing right now except 2879Cs. I've got like maybe 14 of those left. If y'all need transistors or need any of these parts, text me. Text. Now, I understand there's people out there that don't have text messages. I've talked to quite a few along the years. I do understand that. There are people out there that are on landlines still and stuff like that. I completely understand that. All right, let's get these 2879s ready to find match. For all the guys out there that haven't got the memo yet, that they're matched from HFE and they're matched from HG, and there's nothing needed to do from our end. Alright, we're going to do it like that right there. Well, that won't fit, but it'll be alright. I'm shipping some of them out so they'll get thinned down. And also, don't forget, y'all, I have all radio finals. We have 2510s, 2312s, 1969s, 2166s, and I also have IRF 520s. They're not HG IRF 520s, they're STs. So I do have IRF 520s. I still got a pretty good stock of radio finals, okay? So if you need some HG radio finals or some ST 520s, IRF 520s, let me know. All right, I gotta get this. I gotta roll. I got a three amplifiers from two buddies that I gotta get done and sent out to them. Having a little issues with one of the guys. For some reason, he's thinking that I'm supposed to ship his amp back to him, and I'm supposed to ship his amp back to him, and then he tests the amp and see if he likes it. See if it's okay before he pays. That ain't quite how things work. I don't think I've ever had anybody actually ask me that before. Because if you go take your car to a shop, a mechanic, you don't say, well, let me take the car home, and if I feel okay and if I like it, I'll come pay you. If that happened, the poor fella would be homeless. That's why I make extensive videos, to show everybody that the amp is working fine. I think maybe the poor fella just got a little worked up with the extra time it took for me to get to it. I've been having some health issues. Y'all can probably hear today. Y'all can probably hear me today that I sound quite cheerful. Sorry, I should have picked this up a while ago. Y'all could probably tell I sound a little cheerful today. I had a whole month, y'all, a whole month where I had no headaches and no high blood pressure, nothing. Oh my God, it took, from what I've been going through for the last year, it was heaven on earth, man. I was able to work every day, work hard, go to bed with a good feeling in my heart that I did a lot of work today towards getting caught up. But about 6 days ago, headaches came back. Blood pressure came back up. I went to the doctor 2 days ago. We're starting to do tests. I'm going to go get an MRI on my brain and everything like that. And I'm going to do a stress test on my heart and just start doing all the stuff, you know. But today I feel better. The headache is just very slight. And when I talk about these headaches, they're with me all 24 hours. I mean, I wake up with them. I go to bed with them. There's just the intensity of it right now is very, very bearable, and it feels great. So y'all just keep me in your prayers. I'm trying my best over here to take care of myself so I can take care of y'all. God bless. Go out there and do something nice for somebody in need. This is Gatekeeper out here in the northeast end of Georgia, 73, y'all. Bye-bye.